am lost. I do not recognize this part of these ruins, nor is it included in this map that I bought from that cartographer. This has been the 4th time I have been lost since I entered these ruins. I do not know how many days I have spent crawling my way through these cold corridors. My guess is at anywhere between 14 to 21 days. The absence of sunlight have made it impossible to tell when the days have turned into nights. It would have been wonderful to have come down here with a companion. I have no idea why I thought this was a good idea. Nevertheless, I have descended too deep to make my exit swift, and I have not yet come to a point where my excitement has died, and my journey down these holes all that fruitless. But despite me being lost and sitting here by myself in the vastness of this abandoned citadel, I am not alone. Before me lies a Perseverance lantern, and a rather beautiful one at that. It is small, but bright for its size. I do not know who this lantern might have been, but I am very grateful for its graciousness in allowing me its luminance. I never would have thought I would miss the subtle, soft glow of these lanterns. I guess the extended period I have spent crawling around in the dark down here have made me realize something I have taken for granted, now that I have been deprived of it for so long. I suppose I have not told you anything about these lanterns before. I see them quite often on the surface, you see, and it is so natural for me to expect to see them that I have not realized how strange it must be to you to witness people treat them as something more than sources of light at times. These aren't ordinary lanterns, you see. Perseverance lanterns differ in that they are not lit by a flame, like a regular lantern, but they are instead naturally illuminating on their own. There is no latch you can open, and they have no compartment on the inside. Instead, these lanterns, in their entirety, are solid all the way through, and they are commonly adorned with spikes. As you know, lanterns on the surface world are adorned with 7 spikes, but this one is adorned with only 6. That would make this one at least 4,000 years old, which means this was made by a great artisan. They are always along the lines of red in color, and they don't always give off this nice, soft red glow this one is doing for us right now. You might be wondering why, and I will tell you why. It is because they only glow for certain people. You see, when certain people come in close proximity with these lanterns, only then will they glow. A group of 5 people could walk past 7 lanterns and only 2 of them might glow. No one knows why that is, so I'm afraid I cannot tell you as well. But that has left us with our own conclusions as to why they do glow. And if you have not guessed it by now, these lanterns are made of dead Perseverans. It is why some people treat these with reverence, as they would have been their deceased loved ones, who are now in the form of a lantern. It is not uncommon for these lanterns to not glow for even their living loved ones. I like to romanticize that there is another place we will go when us Perseverans die, and that happens to be why these lanterns only glow for certain people. Many Perseverans also think the same. I guess it gives them hope in a way, that even in death, they might still serve to be of some use for their descendants. And did you know that only dead Perseverans can ever serve as lanterns? No other remains of creatures resembling us people, Perseverans, would survive the laborious process of being made into lanterns, let alone being able to glow. Fascinating, isn't it? Some lanterns are made so strong that it can survive impacts such as those you would receive from a warhammer. There are even lanterns such as this one that could last thousands of years. I'm sure you have seen false lanterns too, although you might not have known they were any different than the genuine ones. False lanterns, you see, are made to serve as a source of light like any other common lantern, with a compartment inside for a flame to burn. But they are made to look like genuine lanterns due to our cultural fondness of them. And this particular one is small, but still it remains intact, and it is glowing strong. I do not know if this was a child, or perhaps the scarce remains of an ordinary adult, nor do I know what is glowing for me. Maybe it has been tired of waiting here in the dark for so long, therefore feeling relief at the approach of someone still living, which in this case happens to be me. Maybe it has been waiting for me, and only me all along. I do not know. After all, how they seem to us are peculiar lanterns that don't always work. But nevertheless, I am glad it has decided to glow for me. And now that I have figured out which way to go, I think I will take this lantern with me. It is small enough to attach to my belt, and I think it is thanks to this lantern that I have finally figured out where I should be going. After all, it would be sad if I were to leave it behind, only for it to wait for someone else who might never come. Thank you for listening to me. I will now be on my way. Watch the skies, friend. Demons are coming.